Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And I want to start this video by saying I'm not a prude, but there's been a massive uptick in young women getting tongue cancer. It's not normally a disease of the young. It's normally traditionally associated with older adults and predominantly men, funnily enough. It's always been men that tend to get it more than women, about 60-40, that sort of thing. But no longer. Um, Tongue cancer has been rising for decades. The numbers have been rising for decades, and research has now shown that there's a 385% increase in young women under 45 in the last 30 years. And they want to know why. And so they investigated. Normally, it's people in their 70s who get, or traditionally and beforehand, it would be people in their 70s who got this, having lived such a long time. But young tongues are suffering the most now, and there is a reason. It's a horrific disease because apart from the actual feeling of it, you can end up losing your tongue, you lose the clarity of speech, etc. It's a very emotional one because tongues are so intimate for what we do. Um, you check your mouth for ulcers or tooth, decay, but with the tongue gone, you got to check it for despair, haven't you? It's horrific. But what is causing it? Well, it's it's been found out that really it's the rise of the promiscuous society. And I know that sounds like the 1960s, but basically, with the availability of imagery and videos of that nature, it seems that pleasuring of an oral nature has become far more acceptable and expected. And for young girls, this carries a real and defined risk. Because let's just say that what they're doing, the thing too, are not necessarily the cleanest things. Um, let's just say that not all men are necessarily as hygienic as they ought to be. And this over time has an effect. And it is something that young girls need to be taught. Men need to be told that it's not really the sort of place. I mean, I'm not a prude. You understand what I'm saying? But on the other hand, nice and all as it might be, not really the done thing, is it? And you've got to take care of the girls. So, ladies, I think you'll have to wind it back in a bit. Thanks a lot. Bye.